As we have been sharing at the end of service, just policy issues that we are facing as we move to November. I'm not talking about endorsing candidates. I'm specifically talking about issues that you should know about, that you should be aware of, and raise these particular questions. The issue that I want to raise today is one known as income inequality and wealth inequality. We are in what is called the second Gilded Age. What is the Gilded Age? The Gilded Age was during the late 19th century and then a part of the beginning of the 20th century, where a few people in this country had the majority of the wealth, which caused the Great Depression. Because of their wealth, they were able to bribe politicians to make sure that policies fit them and did not fit the majority of the United States people. And therefore, a person by the name of Franklin Delano Roosevelt was elected, and he put in place particular policies that would assist people as a result of what was known as wealth inequality, which is different from income inequality. Income, now that's what you receive basically on your job. Wealth is that what has been accumulated, everything over time. There are people, we have the largest number of people who are billionaires in this moment. And everybody thinks they can be a billionaire at this time, but basically money that you cannot spend in your lifetime. But the policies have changed over the last several years, because now billionaires pay fewer taxes than you and I. In 2007 and 2011, Jeff Bezos, one of the wealthiest persons on the planet, paid zero income tax. Absolutely zero. Wealth concentration has created what is known as wealth inequality. There are roughly 400 to 1,000 people who have greater influence on our economy, along with the politics and charitable giving, than the rest of the United States. See, the wealth tax that was created in 1916 and the estate tax that was created in 1922 was specifically designed to make sure that there was some degree of equity. Over the last 40 years, the wealth tax and the capital gain tax has essentially been gutted, where the wealthiest in our nation are no longer giving their fair share. So the question then becomes for all of us as you explore in reference to voting, who is the one who supports ensuring that a small number of people don't pay any taxes, don't pay for the roads and the schools and the fire department, police department, don't pay for the FCC and the FAA. Who are those? Those are the questions that we have to raise, questions of wealth inequality. And for black people, it becomes incredibly important. The wealth in the United States was built on the backs of black people. It needs to be understood. Those who are the wealthiest, their wealth was built off of the work and ingenuity, not just the fact that we were picking, the ingenuity of black people. Wealth inequality is something that needs to be raised as we look toward November. Raise those questions in terms of who you shall cast your vote for. In the words of Sean Connery from The Untouchables, there endeth the lesson. Amen.